The Dallas Mavericks are your 2011 NBA champions. There's the horn. That means it's time for the American Sports Show. Now, here's the man with the plan, the rude dude, the sultan of sports himself. Here's your host, Mr. Ted LaRue. Welcome to another edition of the American Sports Show. I'm your host, Ted LaRue. Today we'll talk about what went on in the NBA Finals. Obviously, the Dallas Mavericks winning in 6 games, 4-2, and what is next for the Miami Heat. We'll start with the Mavericks. Is Dirk Nowitzki one of the best players of all time? A lot of people think he's in the top 20 or 30 now with this championship, and how he led the team. It's definitely elevated his status to another level. Also, Jason Kidd finally getting his championship. Sean Marion in there as well. A lot of guys. Tyson Chandler finally winning their first NBA title. Mark Cuban also winning his first NBA championship. Does this make Dallas a more attractive option maybe for free agents playing with Dirk Nowitzki? Jason Kidd's going to get you the ball. Is Dallas a more attractive option? We'll see down the road. In terms of the Miami Heat, man, I tell you, LeBron James is, I'm going to say it right now, he's horrible in the clutch, in the fourth quarter. He's just not good. You know, he's passes up shots, and when he does take shots, he just can't come up and hit them. He's just not very good right now, and he's one of those players, well, he's great on the highlight reel. He'll do great in games that, I don't want to say don't matter, but aren't clutch games or clutch situations. And to be considered with Jordan, what made Jordan great? Game-winning shots. The flu game. The last-second shot in Game 6 of the 98 Finals against Brian Russell. Those clutch moments. That game winner over Craig Elo, over Cleveland in the playoffs. Putting a team on his back, and in a clutch situation, he hits the shot. And he's the hero. LeBron doesn't do that. Dwayne Wade was the guy that went into Dallas, I think it was Game 5, and got the win and put his team on his shoulders late in the game. Not LeBron James. I don't know what the future is for LeBron James. One thing I want, free agents to be Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, Darren Williams, and other big free agents down the road. Look at Miami. I think 3 big talents on a team can work. I think it's going to work. You know, I'm obviously biased as a Knicks fan, but I think it could work with the Knicks if they pick up Chris Paul. The thing with Wade and LeBron, they play the same position. They both play kind of that wing player, that off wing player, just on opposite sides of the floor. Whereas if you have the Knicks sign Chris Paul, you got Chris Paul at the point guard, you got Carmelo Anthony on the wing, shooting jumpers, and you got Amari Stoudemire down low. If you got him at 3 different positions, I think it'll work. But otherwise, something like this, I don't think it's going to work. That's just my opinion. Miami down the road, they're going to have the Bulls to deal with. I think in the future they're going to have the New York Knicks to deal with as they get better, play better defense. There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to want to restack and have their goal as beating the Miami Heat. What do you guys think? Do you think the Mavericks have a future of competing for more titles? What do you think of the Heat? How are they going to deal with this offseason? Who are they going to acquire? Leave those thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/US_sports_show. Head over to our Facebook page. And thanks for watching the American Sports Show.